Hi everyone, welcome back to All Shinobi channel. How are you guys? And this time the All Shinobi returns with a story that is rare and never even meet. On this occasion we will discuss the third eyes of Isshiki Otsutsuki. Before entering the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so that All Shinobi will be even more excited and will continue to update about the latest videos of Shinobi's world. The final battle that took place between the head of the Kara organization who wanted to raise the divine tree on Earth against the Shinobi representatives, Sasuke, Naruto and Boruto, almost reached the final. Naruto, who before had run out of his wits and techniques, was only fighting his best so that Isshiki's plan, who wanted Kawaki's body as his new vessel, and wanted to destroy the Shinobi world like Momoshiki did not run smoothly. Even though he had given up hope with the unbalanced power distance between himself and Isshiki, now Naruto experienced a little ease. Kurama offered a technique for the last change of his, by using all his strength but at a great risk. Naruto will lose his future after he uses this technique. It can be said that this technique is almost like the Hachimantanko that Guy used when facing Madara Uchiha, who had become a god after absorbing the chakra tree in the Fourth Shinobi World War. Naruto said, by using this technique, or not using this technique, he would still lose his future with an enemy as great as Isshiki who was unstoppable. But at least, if with this technique he is able to defeat Isshiki, the future of the people of Konoha and everyone he loves will continue even without him. Naruto had thought, became a Hokage, became someone who was recognized by all Konoha citizens and even all shinobi, then had a small family with someone who loved him more than anything, all the things he wanted he had achieved, and that was more than enough than what he had hoped for all this time. Right now he had to protect all of that to the best of his ability, and that's why he had lived up to this moment. Without thinking about his future anymore, Naruto made a decision by choosing the last change technique as his last resort to face Isshiki. There is no doubt that this technique has upgraded all of the power that is in Naruto, and in this technique it allows Naruto to feel Ishiki's energy that has been hidden by him through the set of cubes that he releases. Isshiki before was attacked Naruto and Sasuke using a set of cubes that were blended through his eye ability. The cube was not removed just to hit Naruto and Sasuke randomly, but it was to confuse Naruto and Sasuke instincts who were able to sense the enemy's presence through their chakra, because it would be useless if Isshiki changed his body to the size of a micro, but Naruto and Sasuke were still able to know where Isshiki was. That's why Isshiki uses these cubes to eliminate its existence. But in Naruto's changes this time, the abilities of these cubes are no longer useful to Naruto. Naruto easily knew the location of Isshiki and Boruto, and he beat Isshiki for the first time in their fight this time. Isshiki will remain arrogant and look down on Naruto like he did when he faced Kashin Koji, who was just a clone, and behaved that Naruto's kick was just a coincidence. Even so, Isshiki is an Otsutsuki who is smart and quite vigilant in contrast to Momoshiki, who from the start unleashed all of his abilities without seeing the enemy's abilities. In the face of Naruto's changing techniques, Isshiki will pay attention to everything first while he tries to defend and avoid Naruto's attacks. But the vigilance he did was not enough to face Naruto this time. Isshiki still judged that what Naruto did was no more than an acrobat show. In a split second Isshiki once again received a fist from Naruto without turning himself small. Still in shock as a result of Naruto's punch, and Isshiki did not feel Naruto's aura suddenly, again Isshiki received a blow to his stomach, then equally faintly seen that Naruto was still trying to throw a fist into his face. By trying to protect his face, Isshiki actually fell so far from his original location. There is no doubt that this time, Naruto's speed has increased than before, and Naruto is able to eliminate his presence simultaneously. Isshiki realized that he had made a mistake by underestimating Naruto's newest ability this time. He began to think that Naruto this time was an equal enemy since he last fought seriously against Kaguya. After Isshiki got up from where he fell, suddenly Naruto was in front of him once again with his fists. This time Naruto not only clenched his fist, but he also put a large chakra aura into his fist so that in this punch, Isshiki, who was hit in the stomach, vomited blood for the first time. Not wasting the opportunity, Naruto threw his knee to beat Isshiki right in the face. Isshiki, who was flung into the air, once managed to disappear by reducing her size. Feeling that he had escaped Naruto's consecutive attacks, Isshiki tried to calm his mind, but Naruto, who was originally below, had jumped, and managed to kick Isshiki and then threw him down so that he returned to his original size. Isshiki, who was originally very arrogant and confident in all his abilities, this time was hit many times, and even suffered severe injuries. This time his anger was clearly visible on his face. With his rage, he was determined to bring out all his abilities, by taking all the chakra that he had given to the Jubi before. That way his original plan would go awry, but this was the best option for him at the moment. If you look at the previous Otsutsuki, Isshiki hasn't been seen fighting with all his abilities so far. As we know, Kaguya, Momoshiki and Urashiki have an attack that is like Biju Dama as their mainstay, which has a large amount of destructive power in one hit. Like Kaguya, who has Bosio Gudadama, Momoshiki, who has a deep Crimson Spiral, and Urashiki with a Meno Subaru Boshi no Makoto, Ryugu, or even when the three Otsutsuki are able to transform and undergo changes in shape.
Ame no Subaru Boshi no Mikoto, Ryugu!
And it is not impossible, if Isshiki Otsutsuki has a series of attacks that have been shown by Otsutsukis before. As well, Kaguya, Momoshiki and Urashiki, Isshiki Otsutsuki will issue his third eye form after he takes the chakra he has given to the Jubi. Boruto will witness the transformation of an Otsutsuki once again, such as when he saw Momoshiki and Urashiki enter their God mode Otsutsuki. And Naruto with his Kurama instincts sharpened, this time feeling the great danger of Ishiki's transformation. Even Boruto was unable to move his finger a bit after Ishiki's change. Seeing the weirdness of Boruto and Naruto, made Sasuke activate the Rinnegan and made him see something he had never seen. The next story, with the appearance of Ishiki's third eye, will be very interesting when facing Naruto in his death mode. Enough to get here first All Shinobi this time? If there is a request to discuss anything about the world of Shinobi, please write in the comments, and All Shinobi will try to explain it as interesting as possible. For the next story, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because All Shinobi still has lots of stories and theories about the world of Shinobi, of course. See you next time, and goodbye.